Do y'all remember this?
So according to NASA, the aliens is on their way to Earth. And they hostile, which means they ready to shit the fuck up. They say they're gonna be here by November. My first question is, how y'all know that? Did y'all ask them? Did they tell y'all they is angry?
So scientists originally said it would arrive in November, and now Harvard researchers are saying it could show up in September instead.
You gonna be all right. Just get on the fucking ship, bitch. Like, it can't be worse than Earth. I don't know about y'all, but I'm tired of paying this high ass mortgage to keep going up every 3 years. I don't know what the fuck they got going on, but bitch, I'm ready to go. I want to sit in the front seat so I can see everything before we leave this bitch.
I've had it up to here with the Anunnaki pose. Y'all saying they right above the clouds. Okay, well, they need to come down. And how the hell do I get up? What do I need to do to get accepted into their spaceship? Because it's cooked down here. And I'm really tired of conspiracy theories. Every week the world is supposed to end. Every week we talk about how we tired of going to work every week. And this week I finally got fed up because y'all saying they right here. What's the acceptance rate? How do I get in? Then y'all saying certain people that had the Anunnaki tap onto their TVs. Baby, I've been leaving my TV on 24 hours hoping for something. I've been hoping that somebody gives me one sign to stop. The minute I see something pop up on my TV, Kimberly, this is the Anunnaki, you want to capture you? It's over with. I'm ready to be captured. Volunteers, tribute, come pick me up. Like, I don't understand what's the hold up. We've been talking about the Anunnaki for years now, for so long. Okay, well, if they come and if they here, come get me then. What do I need to do? Somebody let me know the steps to take to be captured.
Okay, so now on the algorithm, they're talking about that the aliens are 7 feet tall and they look like African Americans. Yeah.
NASA scientist is saying that he saw a 7-foot tall alien race that looked like African Americans on what he described to be getting off a mile-long spaceship. Let's talk about it.
NASA. I'm sorry. But NASA better get the fuck off. Like, it's never gonna be a time in history. I don't think it's ever gonna be a time in history where black people ain't gonna be blamed for something. Cause what the fuck you mean the aliens is African American? Wait a minute, and then another thing. Why is they only coming to America? Well, like is they like traveling through different continents or like what's happening? Like African American. Cause if they come here, I'm not scared. I feel like if they come here and they really African American, baby, y'all need to be scared, not me.
Have y'all been seeing the ATL alien around the parts?
Huh? How long you here? One Earth Day. One Earth Day. Yeah. So when you come back down? Huh? So you just be going back and forth? Hey, back and forth and shit, you know what I mean? Shit. Here, back and forth to, you know. Came from another galaxy. I really came down here trying to put some Earth hole, man, you know what I mean? Can you tattoo alien flesh?
Yeah, I guess, right?
Hell yeah, but I'm trying to get 2 teardrops, but cause you know I took out the whole solar system, but hell, you tell me out, boy.
Just wait. Hold on. What the fuck? Now look, y'all, you know, it's been some real stuff going on in them skies. Like, just look at this. Look at it.
You guys, this is not time-lapse, manipulated video. This is actually live right now. The camera every once in a while moving around too, but that is a lot of lightning. And that's been happening, accompanying winds of 60, 70, even up to 90 miles an hour in the eastern part of Nebraska. So unfortunately, I was just checking on the power outage situation. We're talking about, about 18,000 customers that are all of a sudden without power across Nebraska due to these powerful storms. So yeah, lightning is just one indication of...
This is no coincidence. The sky looks like that. Just had 80-mile-per-hour winds. Y'all think it's a game. Look at that. That is a war. Don't be fooled, people. This is a war going on. Y'all let it be. Oh, that's so pretty. Nah, it's a war going on. Right above your heads. And it starts underwater. Why you think they want to cover it? Y'all crazy if y'all let these people fool y'all, man. I know what's happening. God body.
I don't know where the whole African American thing came from, but I found the actual video, and I think Worldstar was the one who like actually started talking about or like buzzing this back up. They had reposted the video of an ex-NASA employee talking about what the aliens look like.
Sure. There is one image there that shows black people getting off.
So people with dark skin getting off.
Not dark, black.
Black skin.
Really black. Yeah.
Were they tall?
Yes.
Very tall?
Yeah.
How tall? Do you know?
Well, they got out the doorway. I don't know how high that is, but
well, what?
It's safe. 7 feet would be probably a conservative estimate.
Huge cigar-shaped ship appeared over the Air Force Base. These cigar-shaped ships were over a mile in length. One of them landed on the airport landing strip area. The back of this craft opened up, and several hundred young men with huge, heavy weapons came out of two sides of the ship and formed a protection line around the ship. And the people at that Air Force base, the commander, had a meeting with the individuals that were aboard this ship, and this particular race that landed those ships and that are seen in these huge cigar-shaped ships, they are a black race. They look like African Americans. They were about 6'4", 6'5", huge weapons. And if you've ever seen a race of people that were conquerors, that had never been conquered, they've got this look about them of arrogance. That's exactly what these extraterrestrials had, and they informed these people at this American Air Force base that not only were they from a militaristic society, but they had control a large portion of the galaxy that we live in.
Said the African Americans are aliens, baby, and they coming to get us by time. Okay, it's been over 500 years by time these motherfuckers came back and got us. Now here's the situation. They gonna pull up late because they on CPT time, so they don't know if they gonna be here September, October, November, baby, whatever. We got at least a month or so to get all our shit ready so we can be prepared for our first ship out this. Now, here's a list of some things that I think we need. Dewey sausage, edge control, barbecue sauce, a fan, aluminum deodorant.
Y'all talking about some aliens coming here, man. What the y'all hear that? What the
Now, I want to see what the Christians are saying. I want to see what they saying. Come on.
Okay, listen. I've been seeing a lot of black people on this TikTok saying that the Anunnakis are ancestors. Please don't believe that. And Anunnakis come from Satan. They're not of God. And the Lord revealed to me in a dream that when they do come back, they're not here to have fun with you. No, they're here to kill. They're here to unalive.
Okay. That's one opinion. Now, she said the aliens are coming back to demonically rapture you.
So I was just sitting before the Lord. I wasn't praying. I wasn't worshiping or anything. I was just sitting before God, just ready in a posture to hear what the Lord may say. I wasn't expecting any grandiose revelation. I do like to journal, so I was just kind of journaling whatever the Lord brought to my attention. And eventually I actually dozed off. I literally was just dozing off. Just now, I literally dozed off. And the moment I started to doze off, I heard something in the middle of me dozing off. I heard a question, and the question was, why are they so bent on convincing you that they have access to space? Why are they so bent on convincing people that they can go to space? As you can see, I literally just scribbled it down, and it's a mess because I was asleep. But as soon as I heard it, I got a clear answer. In the end times, there will be non-human creatures, and I'm going to call them aliens because that's how they will be presented to humanity. There will be non-human creatures offering to take humanity off the planet before Jesus judges the earth. There are going to be non-human creatures offering demonic raptures to the wicked. Now, when you look at a picture of the rapture biblically, right, this is a biblical rapture, they're being taken up into glory with Jesus. They're going up into the heavenly places where Jesus is, right? Now, when you look at a picture of an alien abduction, it also looks like they're being raptured up. They're being taken up, but they're not going up into glory. They're going up into this demonic space UFO situation. These entities in the end times will make an appearance to Earth and offer the wicked to take them up to space. Obviously, we know that the devil cannot create anything. He just perverts everything. And so the devil cannot rapture anyone. That's only what God can do. But what he's doing is he's perverting the holy rapture of God, and he's twisting it and making it to where he would convince humanity that aliens can rapture them up to space before the judgment and wrath of God. God made it clear to me, though, that you cannot get to space. There's a dome, okay? No one has ever been able to go to space. There's no way you can go to space unless God himself takes you up there. But you can't go to space. And so these creatures will be offering people to go to space. I will take you. And this is why this New Age movement was so heavily pushed back in like right around COVID. This New Age movement really pushed the whole Anunnaki, the whole enlightenment, higher consciousness, this whole alien God situation, because they were trying to get humanity to become more acquainted and familiar of the idea of aliens saving the day. Aliens coming to take the people to higher consciousness, higher realm. Why do you think God stopped them from building the tower up into the heavenly places in Genesis, the Tower of Babel? They were trying to build a tower to the heavenly places. They were trying to get up into space, but God scattered them and confused and confounded them. No one can get to space. No one can get to space. Those who are trying so hard to get up there, it's not real. The whole situation back in the 50s and 40s where they were trying to get to the moon, that wasn't real. All of it was staged because they were preparing people for the end times and indoctrinating and programming them with the idea that, hey, we can access space. So that when Project Bluebeam, whatever, people talk about Project Bluebeam, but when these aliens show up, they have a track record of, yeah, we can go to space and these creatures can take you up there. So if you want to leave the earth before God judges you, go on these spaceships with these aliens, these creatures. They'll take you up, they'll rapture you up so you can go to space. Of course, many people would be wondering, why would the government do all this? What would the government have to do with aliens? Well, a lot of the government is bound by aliens and these demonic creatures. They worship these fallen angel beings. They worship them. They have contracts and covenants with them. They are being told what to do. They're being told what to do. And so there's a whole demonic plan that they are bound to. Okay. And so they've been progressing this plan up until literally the end times. And they're all on a time frame. They're all on a timeline, and they all have they all have assignments to do. And so that is why the government is doing what I just shared before. And so in the end times, there will be aliens, quote unquote, that will literally offer people to take them off the earth before the wrath and judgment of God. But here's the catch, and this is what the Lord says. They will snatch the people up as if it's a rapture, and the people who think they're being snatched up for their own protection, they think these aliens will be protecting them, they will only be harvested, their organs, their bodies will only be harvested by these creatures so that these creatures can take their vessel, take their body.
I don't think y'all heard the Christian Queen. I don't think y'all heard Christian Queen. I don't think y'all heard the Christian Queen. Listen, okay? Y'all be safe out here. What if they trying to make it seem like our family is coming back and they here to save us when really they want to use us. They want to use us, y'all. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Keep going, Christian Queen.
And then God showed me Jude 9. He reminded me of the scripture Jude 9. And in Jude 9, I'll read it to you. It says, "But even the archangel Michael, when he was disputing with the devil about the body of Moses, did not himself err to condemn him for slander, but said, 'The Lord rebuke you.'" Satan is after bodies. He's after bodies, physical bodies. Moses had already passed away, and Satan wanted the body of Moses. And so in the end times, you're going to see an increase of Satan and his demonic seed searching for bodies. Why? Because if he has your body, he can further rule the earth through the vessel he used. So don't be surprised when you see the dead rise demonically. Demonic zombie rituals occur where, scripture already talks about how God will raise the dead, but the enemy is obviously through science and witchcraft and all this perversion, he's going to try to do the same thing. He's going to try to make the dead rise in a perverted way. And so do not be surprised when in the end times these non-human creatures show up. They're looking for Nibiru. They're looking for the Anunnaki to save the day. The black aliens, the aliens are black. These people are going to save us. Okay. These aliens that people are claiming to be black, they're shapeshifters. These are familiar spirits that can literally shapeshift into whatever will be acceptable for you. If you're looking for a black god, they will shapeshift themselves into a black god so that they can convince the masses that, oh, this black alien, this black god, oh, he's coming for the black people, he's coming for the white people. These creatures are shapeshifters, and they know humans are so bound by skin, they're so bound by ethnicity, they're so bound by culture, and so these creatures have been studying humans. These Nephilim, these demonic entities, been studying humans. That's why all these race wars, all these racial stuff has been pushed because they're trying to get people to further want to be saved by this creature that will present itself as a black creature. The tall white aliens, the tall white aliens, the tall black aliens. These are all creatures that will come to Earth and present themselves as, hey, I'm here to save the day. I'm here to save the day. If you're black, come over here. Oh, the tall whites, I want to go with the tall whites. I'm a white person. Save me from Jesus. I don't want to be judged. That is what's going to occur. God showed me that you want them to save the day, but they're only here to harvest your body. They're only here to harvest your organs, and they're only here because they want your vessel so that they can further take over the earth. And so just be warned, for those of you who claim to be New Age, who claim to be witches and warlocks, who believe in the Anunnaki, who believe in all of these distant, far-off aliens that are coming to come save the day and help you, and they're going to protect us, they're going to get us to higher realms. No, you believe it or not, they're literally only after one thing. If you think for a second that these aliens, because they love to talk about how why would Jesus come to save the day? Ain't no Jesus coming after you. You think these aliens are going to come after you and save the day? Let's come on, keep that same energy. If you don't think Jesus is coming after his people, coming for his people, what makes you think aliens, creatures, are going to come and save your day? It's not going to work. It's not going to happen. And so I just wanted to share that with you all.
Okay, so her take kind of makes you think about this being and this feeling like the same energy when it comes down to the rapture, because it did make sense when she was talking about how the beam up and the rapture kind of look the same, of this light coming down and floating you up to the top, and you're being saved and you about to head off into a better place. Then she also brought up the take on how the government has these, contracts with these demons, these aliens. They're going to experiment and harvest human